Yo, what's up, players? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hey, welcome. What's up? What's good? Today's video is going to be black women that most men want. Now, this is for all my fellas who love them black queens. Hey, if you a snow bunny warrior, hey, you might have to, sit down for this video. Sit on the sideline, just watch, examine, learn something, whatever you want to do. Now, obviously, I know a good amount of y'all probably seen my snow bunny videos. One about Disney and one about just actresses. Now, we get into the black girls this one. Y'all better behave in them comments. Comment down some of them that you agree with. Comment down some of them that you like, you bugging. Add in some. This is only going to be, black women, like fully black women, quote unquote. Like, this isn't going to be black women who we consider light skinned. We got a different video for them coming up. But yeah, I'm gonna get straight to it. First up, we got Nia Long. Now, this is a no-brainer. Friday, are we there yet? Whichever one suits you best. If you more the pixie cut Nia Long, you like that Friday Nia Long. Like J. Cole said, my only regret was too young for Nia Long. Don't copyright me, I'm sorry. And honestly, one thing about Nia Long is she still looks good at her older age. Now, granted, I don't know how old she is now. You can look that up. But I'm being careful with my words. But the fact that this woman got cheated on about 4 years ago is insane to me. I made Udoka be on some bullcrap, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all may need to control y'all's lust, especially y'all coaches. Y'all be doing too much. Now, I know some of y'all finna be like, oh, Nia Long, she's technically mixed with Caribbean roots, yada, yada, yada. Bro, you see her, she looks like a black woman. We ain't gonna do that. I'm fairer skinned than her, so let's stop all that bull crap that y'all finna put. But yeah, let's be honest, Nia Long, top tier fine shit, OG fine shit. We ain't gonna do all that. Now, next up, we got Lauren London. Now, Lauren London is one of those women who I have found attractive in every movie that she has done, whether it's her older stuff like ATL, where she played Nunu, or some that came out in the 2020s like Without Remorse. I thought she was valid in all of those. I think she's someone who has, progressed over time. Now, I gotta be respectful with this one, for obvious reasons. And yes, I know I should be respectful with all of them, but this is content, by the way, guys, so don't take this too serious. But yeah, we can be honest, Nunu from ATL probably was her most attractive character, especially if we're being as shallow as possible. But like I said, I feel like this is one that went solid over time. I feel like Lauren London is one of those like underrated gems. Like, granted, like I said, Nia Long, I feel like everyone was kind of on that, especially like I said, before my time. Friday came out before I was born. But one thing I didn't know until I did my research was that Lil Wayne was one of Lauren London's BDs. And I was like, what the heck? But then again, don't they say all these industry women get shared and yada yada yada? So it's not like super crazy. I don't even know if Nipsey and Wayne have ever did a song together. But granted, it's for sure not that crazy in this day and age. Like, Ari Fletcher is one of G Herbo's baby moms, and look, she's with Moneybagg Yo, and I believe Moneybagg Yo and G Herbo had did a song together. Now, granted, Ari Fletcher isn't on this list, so don't think I'm finna get into her. Not saying she's unattractive, just saying this is an authentic list now. But anyways, I'll keep that one short. Underrated gem in my opinion. Now, next up, we got Gabrielle Union, aka Dwayne Wade's wife. Gabrielle Union is just another one of those women, in my opinion, who've been, consistent with the looks, on a lot of dudes' radars. Now, arguably, Bring It On was probably the best Gabrielle Union, but Think Like a Man, Gabrielle Union was also pretty solid. And Almost Christmas, Gabrielle Union, underrated in my opinion. I don't see a lot of people talk about that movie when they, speak of her. Now, granted, I know Gabrielle Union is one of those women who get a lot of hate due to the fact that she allowed her son to become a part of the T in the alphabet boys, if you get what I'm saying. I don't want to say too much, it's still YouTube. But one of the things I kind of look at is, well, that isn't her biological kid, and I feel like that makes a lot of difference. I'm one of the biggest advocates for only your biological parents or parents who are adopting you, let's say you have like adopted parents, are your only true people who can allow you to make certain decisions as a kid. Now, I know that sounded kind of weird, but basically what I'm saying is, if you aren't a kid's biological parent, or basically you've been there for the long run of that child, as that man or that woman's spouse, that's where, things get different, right? Like, for a stepmom or a stepdad to make prime decisions on what a kid can do isn't right in my opinion. Because like I say, I'm a big advocate for only your dad is your dad and only your mom is your mom. Whether they're in jail, whether they're dead, or whether they're not in your life. But that is really a different video for a different time. But I don't think she deserves to get the hate that she really deserves to get when it comes to, oh, she allowed her son to do this and that. Because let's be honest, she is, as the non-biological mom of the son, if she's the one who's like, hey, nah, we shouldn't allow this and that, it's kind of, you know, there's gonna be some hate towards there. And I believe she got married to D Wade when the young man was 7. So there's going to be some form of tension there, whether y'all believe that or not. And that's just my opinion. You can disagree if you want. You can put down in the comments I'm wrong. That's just my opinion. But like I said, different video for a different time. But anyways, yeah, Gabrielle Union, fine shit, let's be honest. Now next up we got Meagan Good, another girl from Think Like a Man. She was also in Waist Deep with Tyrese, that boy. And you know, Meagan Good, she definitely is probably one of the more attractive girls, if we're being honest, on this list. My thing with Meagan Good is the kind of the controversies that she's been in recently. One of the first ones being that, you know, she married a pastor, I believe. It didn't last that long. She was, you know, allegedly moving kind of weird in the relationship. And that's really all the word I got. I didn't really do too much research on it. This isn't an informational channel, by the way, just in case y'all are confused. But when she got in that relationship with Jonathan Majors, I really felt some type of way when she was hugging up on Michael Ealy like that in front of Jonathan Majors, who was her man. That's not how you conduct yourself as a woman. And a lot of other women see something like that and think they can act the same way because Jonathan Majors still put a ring on her finger. When in reality, these women are not Meagan Good. So it sets a bad example for the women. Like, come on, that's bad for business. Like, doing that to your man should be a crime. Doing that to your man should at least be a misdemeanor. Especially if you're married to the guy. What are we doing? And I wouldn't allow it from a man to a woman either. I don't like that type of behavior no matter what. If you want to act single, be single. But anyways, yeah, Meagan Good, she fire. I gotta be honest, she fire. I'm a realist at the end of the day. I'm not biased, I'm gonna be honest. And last up on this list, we got Regina Hall, another girl from Think Like a Man. I tell you, man, Think Like a Man, they had some dime pieces on there. The producers, directors, whoever knew what they were doing, casting directors, whoever. Regina Hall was also in all the scary movies, or most of them, at least the first 4 or 5. And I think she was like, what, probably in her 30s making those? So yeah, hey, valid. Not much I need to say about that. Yeah, this is something I could do a part 2 with easily. No offense to the white chicks, I already gave y'all too much grace. Cause yeah, I feel like there's definitely, you know, girls I left off that I feel like a lot of dudes liked when they were younger. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, like it up. Hey, subscribe. Hey, go check out some of my other stuff. Boom. This should be the subscribe button. This should be the video right there. But yeah, I appreciate you. Deuce.